Hi Leo, I like to get straight into the readings, so if there's anything that you need to know about the readings, then I do encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information can also always be found in my pinned comment below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind this might not be your story at all, okay? This could be someone else entirely different that your Leo is dealing with, and equally Leo, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Leo. Right, so just to explain this spread to you, Leo, what I aim for is to pull 4 cards from this deck. I was about to say, if you get any of the zodiacs that come out, I will clarify all of the zodiacs with a different tarot deck for those who are dealing specifically with the zodiacs that you see from this deck, okay? After that, we will move on to your tarot spread, and you may or may not see the person that we've already mentioned in your tarot spread. It could be in relation to a completely different individual, okay? So always use your own discernment. And as I said at the start, you just take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't for another Leo. Okay, right, so you could be dealing with an Aries, another Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. They could also be placements somewhere in your own chart, okay? So with this particular combination, Leo, there's actually quite a lot that's going on, and it's because of this Pluto. So Pluto is all about transformation. It can be obsessions and power. The main thing that I get with this one is endings and beginnings, okay? Resurrections, unavoidable changes, you finding your personal freedom from any confining mindsets, okay, with this one. And I feel that personal freedoms is really, really loud and clear because you've got Aries and Leo, all right. Both of these are very, very powerful, really powerful cards to get. Aries, of course, it's ruled by Mars. It's action, desires, competitiveness, assertiveness, motivation, drives. It could be you asking yourself, what is motivating me? What is driving me to succeed in life? Where are my passions? Where are my desires? And it could well be for some of you that you might have been confined into a box by whatever circumstance. Could just be people around you expecting you to behave in a certain way or be a certain way. Either way, you felt confined to a box for a long time, and you're trying to break free from that. And through that action, you're actually breaking free from the expectations of others as well. And you're understanding that the way to live healthily is to live through your own expectations and not through the expectations that others have set out for you. So that there might have been a bit of a struggle for you to break free from this box, yet you're doing it anyway. For some of you, for whatever reason, I don't know, some of you could be looking at getting an operation done soon. I don't know why that's coming through, but I am seeing it. I'm seeing it in the Leo, Taurus, Pluto combination. Some of you could be looking at getting an operation done. For some, it could be like a cosmetic procedure. Each to their own, not a problem. It's something to do with changing up the way that you look to match your new mindset. More power to you. You know, for others of you, this could be you're looking at changing up your home, either buying a new home or redecorating your current place. I can't remember if you've had that out for you recently. Someone had that out recently. But of course, that's an ongoing process anyway. You know, when you're redecorating your home, you're going to go through spates of liking a certain look, and then the next month you're going to be grossed out by that particular look or style, whatever. So you're looking at changing things up in your home to match your new mindset. And for others of you, as I mentioned, changing up something to do with how you present yourself to the world to match your mindset. Now, if neither of those things are resonating, then it's simply just you being the best version of yourself possible. And that is how you're presenting yourself to the world. Some of you are really, really talented as well with this Taurus, Pluto, and again, the Leo one. There's something highly creative about, in fact, all four of these, highly creative. I mean, you've got beautiful things for Taurus, you've got the change and transformation, the metamorphosis with the Pluto, and then the creative energy with the Leo, and then the drive and the motivation to get it done with the Aries. So some of you could be working on an artistic project, and there's with this artistic project, you could be wanting to present it to the world, and you're not putting too much emphasis on how the world is going to receive your artistic project. It's like the most important thing to you at this point in time is that it's out there for the world to see, and you don't really care so much what others have to say about it. I mean, they're either going to like it or they're not going to like it, and you're taking on this vibe of I don't give a shit either way, you know, which is really nice. It's definitely a newfound freedom to your energy, and I really do like that. It certainly indicates that you're at peace with yourself, and like your very essence and what you can do is a really nice, warm energy, very friendly as well. There's also this vibe of you having a clear understanding that certain things have to come to an end, so that brand new things can begin with this Pluto. And with the Taurus energy, you're putting a positive spin on the whole endings, new beginnings and rebirth. Now, whether or not that is connected to a person outside of you, or if it's something that's happening internally, I don't know. I would probably say a bit of both. That there's certainly a vibe of acceptance with this energy, which is really nice. Okay, right, so as I said at the start, just for those who are dealing specifically with an Aries, another Leo, a Taurus or a Scorpion, I will clarify each of these, okay, with this deck, and then we'll move on to your main spread. So it's just to get additional information for whoever's looking for it, okay. Right, I didn't even get to ask the question, but let's go. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, then it's clarified with the Ten of Coins. This is Virgo energy. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're looking for something long term. If you're partnered up with an Aries, if the Aries is a business partner, they absolutely 100% see the potential in this creative thing that you're doing, and the Aries is backing you every step of the way. Random. Okay, if you're dealing with another Leo, it's clarified with the King of Wands, Leo energy, and the Queen of Cups, Cancerian. Okay, so another Leo. Another Leo finds you very attractive. They also see what you're doing. They like what you're doing. They definitely approve of what you're doing as well with the Queen of Cups. Now, the other Leo, they see that you're turning something emotional into something physical. So for those who are in the arts world, then you'll know this one. A lot of the most famous artists, actually their best work comes from a place of hurt. It's got a special name to it. I can't remember what it's called. If you can remember what it's called, please let me know down below. I'm having a major brain fart moment. But yeah, it is like the other Leo's going, yeah, I know exactly what you're doing here. I approve. I think it's absolutely wonderful what you're doing. And they're convinced that this is going to be your best work yet. There's something else with this King of Wands. There's something about honour with this King of Wands. The other Leo, it's almost as if they're saying that they're ready to defend your honour. They're ready to defend your decision. Okay. What does a Taurus want, please, with Leo? Okay. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it's clarified with the Seven of Swords, which is Aquarian energy. If you're dealing with if you're dealing with a Taurus, you don't trust this Taurus, or they don't trust you. There's something about having a hidden agenda. Now, it could well be, again, for those of you who are creatives, you could be hiding your creative inspiration specifically from a Taurus in fear of having your ideas ripped, stolen, copied, and then somehow manufactured and sold on to someone else. That there's definitely a huge trust problem between yourself and a Taurus. Also, as well, you feel that a Taurus is being far too aloof with you at this point in time. And you could be trying to figure out, like, what is it that the Taurus is hiding from you? Okay. What does the Scorpio want with Leo, please? Okay. The Sun and the Six of Swords. Okay, so that's your major arcana, Leo energy and Aquarian energy. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio is looking for a way on either how to move on from you, that they could be still attached to you somehow, and they're trying to move on from you, or they're trying to make things better for you. The Scorpion is feeling that you're needing your space at this point in time. You're needing an opportunity to grow and evolve by yourself, and then they can be part of your life or not. For some, there's a very wishy-washy energy that's coming off a Scorpion. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it's like they're letting you decide one way or the other what's going to happen next. Should I stay or should I go? Someone's been playing that song. Should I stay or should I go? So an undecisive Scorpio then. All right. Okay, let's keep the pace going. We'll start pulling your tarot, and as I said at the start, we don't know who it is that's going to show out in your tarot, okay? It could be one of these individuals that we've already mentioned, or it could be someone else entirely unrelated to all of this. All right, we just don't know. The only one who's going to know for certain is you, because it's your story. Okay. Obviously, if nothing resonates for you, then please don't try and force anything to fit, okay? You'll know straight away if any of this is ringing true for you. What's in Leo's person's mind space toward Leo, please? Leo's, oh, thank you. King of Coins, okay, it's Taurus energy. It's in Leo's person's mind space. Okay, the Nine of Coins, Virgo, and the Star, Aquarian. Okay, in someone's mind space towards you, Leo, this combination is someone who is, that first of all, I want to say that this is someone who has got a lot of respect for you straight away, okay, with this Nine of Coins. You're dealing with someone who appreciates you because of your strength, your power. They know full well that you don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need anyone else's help. If you do need help, you'll ask for it. you know, that sort of thing. They see that you're very confident, very strong and independent with this 9 of coins. Your finances is looking good purely because of the hard work that you've put in. Your health is looking good as well. Like everything about you, you just exude being a person who knows what it is that they want out of life, and they're not afraid to take the necessary action to get what it is that they need in life. Okay, 9 of coins and the star. You're not afraid of what life has to chuck at you, because you will rise to the challenge every single fucking time without fail. Okay, and you do it with a lot of grace as well. Now, it's not to say that you're arrogant. They don't think that you're arrogant, not even slightly. They're looking at you as a good example to follow, okay, with the 9 of coins and the star. Now, remember, this is their headspace, so they see that you, as an individual, you're very strong, grounded and independent, and the ideal partner with the King of Coins. Please don't get hung up on gender. Gender does not exist in tarot. It's just the polarization of the feminine and the masculine. It's just energies, okay? They see that you're leaning more towards your masculine energy at this point in time. Again, don't get hung up on gender. What I mean by leaning more towards your masculine energy is through making decisions that are not based on emotion. You're making decisions that is based on being realistic, based on your future, based on what is needing to be done rather than what you would like to do. So you've got a healthy understanding of when to work and when to play. All right. So all in all, someone is looking at you, kind of wishing that they were more like you. You're a dream come true for them, basically. Safe as houses. They're saying that you're safe as houses. Okay. What's in their heart space toward Leo, please? What's in their heart space? Nope. Okay, in their heart space, Lovers, Gemini energy, High Priestess, Moon energy, Death, Scorpion energy, and the Fool, Uranus, so Aquarian energy. Right, in their heart space, they want you, Leo. Leo, they straight up want you, okay? I'm not getting any indication that they have told you as such with this High Priestess. Either they haven't told you that they're wanting something more with you, or they could struggle to figure you out, because you're certainly full of surprises. You certainly do keep them guessing, not because they think that you're incapable in any way. It's just that there's something kind of spontaneous is the word I'm looking for. Not that you would do anything that is super, super risky. It's not that kind of spontaneous. It's just they can't figure out what it is you're going to do next. Okay, can you clarify the High Priestess, please? I do feel strongly for the most part that this is about a secret admirer, Leo, and that they haven't told you how they feel towards you. Why the High Priestess, please? In their heart, thank you. Okay, 4 of Swords, Libra and Temperance, Sagittarius. They feel that the connection with you, Leo, is divinely orchestrated with this Temperance card. And they haven't quite felt, well, they definitely haven't felt this way about anybody before. It's like you have got a whole new depth to you that they've never witnessed in another person before. So it could be that this individual is very used to people just being really sort of surface level, shallow, you know, making out that they are certain deep thinkers, or, you know, that they're very open-minded, when the reality was quite the opposite. With you, there is no fakery. Like, your energy, you can't fake that. If you get my understanding, you just can't fake it. You can tell straight away when someone is full of shit. Okay, you can tell when someone's like, oh yeah, I'm such a deep thinker, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the next, and I'm so open-minded, yada, yada, yada. The reality of it is, anybody who has to say it, they're straight away overcompensating, right? And this is what that person's come to realise. You don't say these things, instead you just exude that energy naturally. And again, that's something that you can't fake. They definitely feel that the connection with you, what they feel towards you, is out of this world. They don't know what to do with it though. That's why the Four of Swords has made an appearance. They have all of this emotion and they just don't know what to do with it. Why the Death card, please, in their heart space? Thank you. Okay, top two. Okay, Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So that's Scorpion and Pisces. You could be in between a relationship, Leo. Or this person could be. They could be waiting for you to end things with a Scorpio, Sagittarius, an Aquarius, or a Pisces. Or they could be looking to end their relationship elsewhere. There's certainly this overwhelming feeling in their heart space that they made the wrong choice. For a very small handful of you, this person could have left you in favour of seeking something with someone else, and then they realised that that someone else was a fake and that you were the real deal. And it reminds me of that saying of someone being too busy collecting stones and they didn't realise when they had a diamond. It's got that kind of vibe to it for a very small handful of you. Okay. What actions will they take toward Leo, please? Oh. Strength. That's your major arcana. So the actions they'll take towards you, you're certainly on their mind pretty much consistently. Oh, Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, and the Five of Cups again. Yeah, they've got a lot of regrets. A lot of regrets. Yeah, they've either they threw away a diamond, which is you, or they straight up, they thought that they were with a diamond and it's turned out to be not true. This is a really dense energy, okay, with this Ten of Wands. And when it's teamed up with the Five of Cups, it becomes even more heavy and thick and almost unbearable. Leo, this is someone who cannot bear to be without you. Why the Ten of Wands, please? Yeah, Six of Cups, Scorpion energy, a soulmate, a King of Cups, more Scorpion energy, a soulmate. It's not easy, is it? See, where this is confusing for me, if you remember in their mind space, it's like it was describing someone who's got a lot of admiration towards you and a lot of respect towards you. But then it's like, I'm sitting here now asking myself, if they've got that amount of respect for Leo, then why the fuck did they throw this away? Why have they potentially destroyed something good that they had with Leo if they genuinely had that much respect for them? I don't know how this is sitting with you, Leo. It's coming across as really bizarre. Could this be the fact that this person needed to lose you in order to understand fully the total gem that they had? Did they really have to lose you in order to learn that lesson? And if so, why? Why did it take for them losing you to finally get that message? For those where that resonates. So that those might be really good questions to ask yourself, okay? Because it's certainly indicating that in their actions towards you, Leo, they're certainly looking for a compromise, right? Again, that might feel a bit icky to you depending on exactly who this is and what it was that they did to you, okay? Use your own discernment every single time, okay? The bottom line is somebody is harbouring very secret emotions towards you. Either they have never stopped loving you or they have realised that they are madly in love with you. They haven't yet done anything about it because of circumstances. Now, either you're already taken or they are still needing to clear something up in their own personal life before they can come towards you, right? There's some kind of soul link. High Priestess, Temperance, Six of Cups, the Star. Death as well. That there is a soul connection here, even the Lovers too. That there is absolutely a soul connection that you have with this individual, and this is where you need to be very, very careful. Is this a karmic situation where you were just catalysts for a change for each other, and now you need to release each other and let each other go off on your own separate life paths? Or is this a connection where you've never physically been together, but you're supposed to be, if that makes sense? That there's like a soul pull towards each other. You can't quite stay away from each other, even though circumstances outside of each of your control is stopping you from being together. Something like that is going on here. Is a very, very strong connection that you have with another individual, and I can tell you that that they feel it. They definitely feel it. So if you're watching tarot just to try and figure out if what you're feeling towards someone is one-sided, I can tell you from this, it's not one-sided. It's felt on both sides of the table. Both sides. For whichever version of the story that you're resonating with, the feelings are mutual. Yeah. The energy at the bottom of that deck is the Nine of Cups. It's Pisces energy, wish fulfillment. It can indicate overindulgence if the Devil comes out with. It's come out with the Three of Swords, kind of similar. Libra energy, and then the Seven of Coins, Taurus energy. Yeah, someone, do you remember when I said at the start that this could well be a Scorpion that is trying to give you some space? At the moment, there's a repeating message here about that, someone wanting to give you space so that you can come to your own decision. It's an interesting one because it's like when things are good, things are really, really good, and when things are bad, they're really painful. Where's the happy medium? Where's the in-between? Where's the balance? Where is the balance? Someone's trying to figure that out with this 7 of coins. I don't know if it's you or them. I think it's them. They're trying to figure out how to balance out their emotions. So there could be something else that's going on inside of them. Okay. And further clarity, please, for Leo. Oh, energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health. A time for grounding, cleansing and energetic protection. Protect your energy from those that you know full well cannot and should not be trusted. Okay, protect your energy. Reconsider who and what it is that you're currently putting your energies into, because it needs to be going into yourself at this point in time. And the card at the bottom of the deck was Adrift. It's Pisces energy. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Wherever the tide takes you, peaceful positivity, not making any decisions other than just be. Yeah, that was the vibe that I was getting for you from the start of your read. Your energy at this point in time is very, very peaceful. You're putting a lot of trust and faith in the divine, the universe, spirit, whichever name you prefer to give it. It makes no difference. It's all part of the same thing. Don't forget to put some of that trust that you have in the universe into yourself as well. Because remember, you're part of the same thing, right? See the divine within you, all right? That's that combination. It's for Leo, please. It's for Leo. Separation. Yeah. Time apart from your partner's on the horizon. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And at the bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, for some of you, this was a connection where it was should we, shouldn't we, but it never quite got there. And it's indicating that the universe is orchestrating something where you two are going to be face to face with each other again at some point. I'm not seeing when. It's really, really difficult to put dates to tarot anyway, because time's fluid, right? But what I can tell you with a good level of certainty, someone that you were connected to in the past where it never quite got to a relationship, there's going to be a chance for you two to actually be in a relationship. There's going to be like a chance for a do-over. For others of you, it's indicating that obviously someone else from your past is wanting to reconcile with you. And I do feel that it's in connection to the 7 of Swords that we saw up here. Somebody that you don't fully trust, like you lost your trust and respect for them when they betrayed you. Someone who betrayed you is coming in for a reconciliation. So again, you're going to have to use your best discernment with this, because it's like, have they changed? You know, have they changed? Everyone's different, aren't they? Everyone handles betrayal differently. Personally, I tend not to get many individuals from the past that make a resurgence, because they're not that stupid. Credit where credit's due, that they're not that stupid, because they know full well that with me, personally, they're not welcome. Ever. Like there is just nothing, gone, done, finished. For more reasonable minded individuals though, such as yourself, you might sit there and go, okay, but have they changed? Can they prove to me consistently over a period of time that they have done the work that they needed to do on themselves to heal themselves, to be a better person, and therefore have they earned that right to come back in. All right. It's for Leo, please. Whoa. Ooh. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Yeah. Someone has realized the depth of love that they feel for you, Leo. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. Yeah. And beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also part of your reflection. So, I mean, you're going to have to use your brains here, okay? If you know full well that the individual that's coming towards you is straight up dangerous, narcissistic, or sociopathic, or just straight up a user, an abuser, anything like that, for the love of all things good, please do not let them back in. All right. And if you know full well that someone who just made honest human mistake, then, you know, maybe. Again, it all depends on what this is about and what they did. And what they put you through, and you know, it depends on so many different things. Approach this with caution, okay, and passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah. Being confident in yourself, being sure within yourself that you're making the right decision for yourself. Okay, right, so Leo, your focus, giving and receiving. Everything is energy, reciprocity, give and receive easily to others and yourself, and random acts of kindness. So your focus is on the balance, all right? And it's funny because I was literally just thinking that. I was like, again, I have to emphasize on the importance of this entirely depends on what individual this tarot is in reference to, okay? So, for example, if you're somebody that has known nothing in your life but consistent, dangerous individuals in your life, and you've cut them off one by one throughout your lifetime, then obviously you'll know that this read isn't specifically about one of those individuals. See, I have to be responsible with these messages as well, because I don't want anybody sitting there going, oh, yeah, but all I've ever known are evil people, and that's why I've cut them out of my life. You know, I would sit here and tell you exactly the same. That's why when I said, like, nobody from my past would ever dare come back in, because they know straight up that they're not welcome because of that reason. They've been cut off specifically because they were horrific abusers, like specifically, all right? So obviously if you know full well that that hits home for you, then don't let this person back in, all right? There has to be a balance. Everything has a balance. There needs to be a balance, all right? I wouldn't like to think that someone who's dealing with a dangerous person is just going to open the front door for them. You know what I mean? There has to be a balance. Again, depending on who this is and what it was that they did to you. There has to be a balance. They have to earn it back. Reciprocity, all right? And be in love. Exude love in all that you do. Oneness, like attracts like, unconditionally loving self and all. Okay, so exude love in all that you do, oneness. Yes, coming into union with yourself, right? That like attracts like. I have an issue with that, and I'll explain. Your vibe attracts your tribe, yes, up to a certain extent. Because users and abusers, for those who have unfortunately had a lifetime of that, will understand that people of that mindset will try it on with everybody. All right, they're not fussy. They try it on with everybody. It's the ones who allow that behavior to continue is the ones that they will keep trying it on with. All right, so take back your power. If you feel that this is someone dangerous and they've got too much influence over you, then take back your power and say to them no. No, it's not going to continue anymore, okay? Because you now have self-love, all right? Wish them love, you know, you can send them on their way, wishing them all the best. You don't have to be involved with them, not a problem, all right? It's for Leo, please. Okay, loads. Right, so these healing cards are meditation cards, okay? So whichever of these messages that you feel resonates most with you is the colour that is recommended for you to meditate on, okay? So the blue one says activate your healing power. Activates healing powers, increases vitality, calms when you feel nervous or overexcited. So do you remember the extremes? Someone is going through the emotions of like being extremely high or extremely low. Whoever it is, and it could well be the crosswatcher that I'm speaking to, whoever it is that feels that their emotions are out of balance, then meditate on the colour blue. Green, revitalise your nervous system, releases frustrations and anger, stimulates growth and healing. Okay, so if you are feeling scared, nervous, unsure about your abilities, Leo, then meditate on the colour green. If this individual just really pisses you off and makes you angry, again, for reasons that I already talked through, meditate on the colour green. Cherry, live an extraordinary life, raises self-esteem and brings happiness and wisdom into your life. Yeah, live an extraordinary life, so living in your true authenticity. Do you remember at the start when I mentioned that some of you are fighting to break free from this box that someone else has put you in? If that bit was true for you, meditate on the colour cherry. And black, find richness from the dark night. It's the dark night of the soul, basically. A catalyst for change, which is what we saw. The one thing that is true from this particular connection, it has absolutely been a catalyst for change for both of you. Yeah, dark night of the soul. So be patient with yourself while you're working through these really difficult emotions and these difficult triggers that are being pilled up. Okay. That's for Leo, please. Okay. Right, some of these could be initials of someone. It could be an initial of a surname, a nickname. Some of these initials might not resonate, whoops, for anybody at all. It's not a problem. This deck can get a little bit too specific, so yeah, just take what resonates for you. Okay, so you've got G, S, V, Z, and F, P, R, funny, eyes, witty and supportive. So funny and supportive. So you're trying to retain your sense of humour through this difficult transition, Leo, and mouth as well. You're very mindful about what it is that you're saying at this time, because You're feeling that others around you are feeling very sensitive. You're picking up on the vibes of others at the moment, and it's like you're being really careful about what it is that you say. Also, again, for those of you who are out in the public eye, you're doing something, remember how I said something creative that you're trying to put out in the world. Again, you're being careful about what it is that you say, because your reputation, it is somewhat important, even though you might have this I don't really give a shit attitude. To a certain extent, your reputation is still a bit important. Your eyes, there's something really unusual about your eyes. Someone finds you very, very funny. You've got witty and funny. So yeah, it's like your sense of humour is what's getting you through a difficult transition. You're able to laugh at yourself as well, not in a self-depreciating way. You're just able to laugh at yourself. You know, you're able to take things in good humour. Okay, goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. Yeah. You might not see that properly because it's very pale. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. So have total confidence in your abilities here, Leo. There's something that you're trying to put out in the world, whether it's a project or yourself, go for it. Do not keep yourself small to try and appease others. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, it's legit not worth it. Just go for it. Okay. Sky above you, earth beneath you, fire within you. Yeah. It doesn't take much explanation at all, does it? There are no limits, except for the ones that you put on yourself. You can break free from the chains that others put on you. Go get them. Yep. Give it all you've got. Absolutely. No one is you, and that is your power. Yeah. Yeah, there is only one of you, so you know what? You may as well live your life to your fullest. And you are straight up magic. Yeah. Beautiful read. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Leo. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment below. If you're on a mobile device, you might not be able to see the pinned comment. So if you just click on the comment box and then scroll up, the pinned comment that I've left you should be there at the top. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.